Pretty good.
Bing bong!
Hey.
Guys, what's up? We're back for another episode. It's been so long. So long since I last saw you guys.
Got my Saturday shirt on.
Yeah.
I'm still mad about last week.
Yeah, that sports tier, we forgot a lot of movies on
We
that
forgot
one.
so many
Raging
movies. It's
Horde.
honestly really embarrassing how many we forgot.
So be on the lookout for Sports Movies 2 coming in the near future. But I think next rank stream, we talked about it last time. We got to do Kids on Bikes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kids on
Kids
Bikes is
on
getting
Bikes.
streamed. That's our next rank stream for sure. So hope Kay's in the chat.
Bikes.
She heard that. Kay
I
created
can't
it.
wait to talk about
It's a
ET
K.
on
It's a
Kids
K
on
Mingo
Bikes.
original.
Yeah.
But guys, hey, welcome to the CineBoiz podcast. We are part of the Cork Bats podcast network. If you don't know what Cork Bats is, be sure to follow them on all the socials: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Cork Bats. You can also check out youtube.com/CorkBats for all the video content, including our streams. And then also you can check out corkbats.com. That's the website. But we are the CineBoiz. We are the movie, TV, gaming branch of Cork Bats. Yeah, we like to podcast. We do streams and we podcast. Be sure to follow us. Subscribe to our podcast wherever you get them: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. I'm a Spotify man myself. Don't know why I needed to share that. And then also you can watch our streams later. If you like the video version, you get the video version on Spotify, which is why I like it. But you can also watch the video version of the podcast on youtube.com/CorkBats. Guys, quick episode today. Lots going on. It's the fall. We're deep into fall. It's late September, I think. We're just gonna do a quick fall movie preview. There's a lot of movies coming out soon. A lot of movies we want to talk about. We're just gonna kind of go through them. We'll talk about them. We'll be very opinionated about them as well. So let's start with. This one actually came out on September 2nd, but Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul.
I never even heard of it.
I checked into the theater yesterday just to see if there's a movie I want to see, and I was like, what
There's
the
nothing
heck
right now.
is
Yeah.
this? It was like the top billing at Forum yesterday.
Pretty boring time.
So just to say this real quick, so today we're recording this episode. It is September 3rd, and this episode will probably not come out till the end of September. There might be a few on here that have already come out. But yeah, this one actually came out yesterday, September 2nd, and it's on Peacock, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
And in theaters.
I haven't heard. Oh, it is in theaters. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's in theaters.
Okay. I haven't heard much about it. I mean, I like Sterling K. Brown and I like Regina Hall. They're great, but I don't know really anything about this movie.
My very opinionated opinion about this movie is I don't have one.
Yeah.
I think that's
Just
fair.
based on the photo here, it kind of looks like the Righteous Gemstones a little bit.
Yeah,
which
that's
is a
the
pretty
vibe
funny
I'm
show.
getting. Great show.
Feeling it won't be like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So you check it out if you got Peacock. I'm sure it's still on there at this point, late September. And then of course September 16th, we're getting Blonde on Netflix, which is I guess a loose biopic on Marilyn Monroe. Here's the best news,
Fictionalization.
boys. Here's the best news.
and he's real excited.
Oh, I know.
because it's
Is rated NC-17.
I pointed it out.
yep.
We need every movie should be rated NC-17. That is
Ugh,
the hill I will
don't think
die on.
so.
Yep. Yeah.
That quote from her about NC-17 was interesting.
Yeah, she said, Anna de Armas basically said, like, I don't understand why this movie's rated NC-17. I guarantee you've seen more explicit movies and TV shows. So,
Yeah.
which is a bummer to hear, in all honesty. Real big
Well,
bummer.
isn't it like NC-17 and then underneath it goes some sexual?
Yeah, it doesn't even
Yeah.
seem like it's anything
like-
outside of R.
You see R-rated movies and it's like graffic nudity, and this one
Right,
it's like
yeah.
some sexual
Violence.
situation.
When a movie gets an NC-17 rating, it means one thing. There's going to be some penis. Like, that's literally what it means. You're going to see some penis. Like, so...
But you can get that in R-rated
you can-
movies.
Yeah.
It just must be like
yeah, I guess you are getting a little bit
more
more
than
these
the
days in R-rated
threshold of the R-rated dong.
But it because of this though, I am curious to see what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm interested. I've heard very mixed reviews from like film festivals, so who knows? I mean, it's got Adrian Brody and Bobby Cannavale in it as well. So I mean, I'm interested. I'll definitely.
Who's
watch
the
it.
director? Isn't
The director is Andrew Dominic, who did The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Big Brad Pitt movie. So yeah.
Huge Brad Pitt guy.
So that's
I guess my butler's bringing me coffee.
What'd you say?
Sorry, my butler's bringing me coffee.
Hey Laura, say hi. You're live on the internet.
I heard that.
She left.
I heard that
damn it.
disgusted laugh she let out when you said that.
Yeah, you're in trouble, buddy. You're gonna get in trouble for that
Yep.
one.
That's who I am. My comedy is edgy.
You are like, if there's one word I could use to describe Tom,
It's edgy.
it is edgy for sure. And then this one's coming out also September 16th. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but it looks amazing. It's a documentary about David Bowie called Age Daydream.
I just heard about this the other day. I am curious.
Yeah, so I've seen.
Also curious.
I like a good music doc.
If you see the trailer in a theater, you're just gonna be like, I have to see that. Like, it looks incredible, and apparently it was filmed for IMAX.
Mm-hmm.
So
Really?
yeah, you probably check it out in IMAX. I mean, I don't really like IMAX. Well, let me walk that back real quick. It's not that I don't like IMAX. It's that there's only like a select few theaters here that are IMAX, and I don't like those theaters.
Like actually IMAX.
Right.
I gotcha.
Because there's theaters that are like IMAX, and it's just like a slightly larger screen than their other ones.
Kay just hopped back in the chat, said, I'm going to sue Twitch for not notifying me. I wonder if that's something we're doing on our end when we do multiple streams in a day.
You know what, Kay? I would love if you sued Twitch.
It would be great. It would make for
I
great
love
content.
a good lawsuit.
Yeah.
It would make for great content.
I'm gonna sue Twitch.
That'd be a good blog post. Our mod sued Twitch because she didn't get notifications. Yeah, so check that out. Age Daydream. I think it looks great. It sounds amazing. So, I bet it's in Dolby Atmos.
We all know Kenny's a sound boy now.
I love Dolby Atmos. If I don't like I'm looking at soundbars right now, and if it's not Dolby Atmos compatible, I'm not wasting my time with it. Like, that's honestly how I feel. It changed my life.
Shit out of here.
It sounds so good.
I can't believe you're such a sound boy and you don't have a sound bar. We talked about this already.
Well,
I've got a sound
it's
bar.
kind of a back and forth thing because we live in an apartment complex.
Yeah, the neighbors. I get it. I know your neighbors have sound bars.
Oh, for sure. In the TV that is broken currently, that is slated to be fixed again, has Dolby Atmos sound through it. So it actually sounds really good on its own if the content that I'm viewing is Dolby Atmos compatible. So it actually sounds like we have a sound bar if we're watching like House of the Dragon. Everything else, it sounds like a TV. So, yeah. And then also on September 16th, we're getting Pearl, which is the prequel to X, which came out earlier this year. And I wrote a review for X.
I'm curious to see X. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm super curious by the fact that there's already a prequel for it.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah, I think they filmed them possibly at the same time. Okay. So X came out back in the spring. I wrote a review for it for Cork Bats if you want to go check that out. It's a pretty good movie. I mean, it's very much a homage to 80s slasher films.
Yeah.
70s and 80s. Yeah, so it's pretty good. So the prequel to that is coming out in September as well, so you can check that out.
I just feel like you kind of need to see what kind of rapport the original builds with the masses before you do a prequel or sequel. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not in the business, so I really don't know. But
fair enough. I mean, it got like really good reviews, so it's critically darling.
Yeah.
It's definitely not made for me. What was that?
I don't know. I keep hearing a buzz.
Someone's dryer's going off.
Yeah, is it laundry?
Yeah, sorry, boys.
Laundry.
See, the downside of this basement office is right next to the laundry room. So,
dude, hey, I'm all for it, bro.
Do you mind if should I go check it? Is that fine, or should I just wait it out?
Do you want to go check it right now?
Well, if it's gonna keep buzzing.
Yeah, give us a status update. Go check it.
Go check it. Just go.
Uno momento.
Kay says laundry folding stream. That'd be a good one.
Laundry folding is my least favorite household chore to do. I'd rather do it. I'd rather do anything.
I would rather do that than unload the dishwasher. That's my least favorite.
I'd rather unload the dishwasher because it's over way quicker.
Yep. It's over like folding laundry.
A minute.
I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
What else would I rather do than fold laundry? I would rather
play video games.
Well, yeah, obviously. That is part of my household chore.
Oh yeah, stuff is good.
Weekly.
Right.
Kay says she hates laundry, loves doing the dishes.
Loves doing the dishes.
I don't love either of those things.
Nah.
I work from home, so like I do a lot of stuff during the week. So like I knock out all that stuff. So I do pretty much everything. Brag. I wonder if she heard that. But like of all the things I do, like I kind of weirdly like doing household stuff. Like I enjoy that for some reason. It's just very soothing. But I really don't like unloading the dishwasher, and it's like
I
probably
hate folding and putting away laundry.
I feel like
Yep.
once you buy a house, Kenny, you're gonna hate it a lot more because
When there's
so
more
much
space.
to do, and it's
Yeah.
like yours to really keep up.
Yeah. Man, also September 16th is a big day for movies because we're also getting The Woman King.
I do kind of want to see
I'm
this.
interested.
I'm intrigued by
I think
it.
it looks good.
They look tough. Viola Davis
Yeah.
looks like a brick
Yeah.
shit house.
Yeah.
My one thing about this movie, I'm getting ads for it on Instagram, which is the biggest sign to me that the movie's gonna suck.
It's possible.
That's not good.
Interesting take.
That's
I-
not good, buddy.
it happened
But
with
that
Chaos
isn't-
Walking. I
What?
forget what Chaos Walking, the Tom Holland, Daisy Ridley.
Oh, that movie.
I
Started like I was like, oh, that might be okay, and then I started getting ads for Instagram. Bombed.
it
I
is.
can't
a good
remember what the
indicator.
recent movie that came out that I was getting ads on Instagram for that bombed as well too. So
Is it exclusively ads on Instagram that should be a moniker for a bad movie, or is it just like too many ads before it comes out being?
it's ads on it. Like, so if you're scrolling through your stories or whatever, and there's an ad for it.
No, I understand that, but like,
it's Instagram.
okay, because I also
'Cause
feel the same way about like, if I'm watching like live TV on
I don't
YouTube
watch
TV or
live
whatever.
TV.
Well, I'm just
Brag.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
Rob.
if I'm watching
Flex.
like football or something, and then like
I
ad
don't
comes on
watch
for a
football.
movie, it
I actually
just,
don't
like.
watch live TV either. So
All right.
does anybody watch live
Tom,
TV
I'm listening.
besides
I'm sorry.
sports?
I just okay. I get you.
I just wanted to address that
I think
comment.
it's like any format where you start seeing ads, like too many ads for a movie.
There's
Yeah.
definitely a
I don't even know
like
why I started
a
this. It doesn't
threshold
matter.
of like how good a movie is versus how many like marketing dollars are poured into it. That it's like there's definitely a point where there's too much marketing and you're like, red flag. I agree.
That's what I'm trying to argue.
Yeah,
Fair.
I agree.
I
I
get
agree
you.
with your premise.
Yeah.
here.
They're
Yeah.
trying to get
No, you're-
butts and seats because there's not a lot going for it. Yeah,
Tom,
I'm with you.
you are right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Also, live TV sucks.
I mean, not for football.
I was gonna say how
We're
do you
taking
watch?
sports out of the equation here.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I amend my statement. I only watch sports on live TV.
Fair enough.
Half the time, I'm not even live when I'm watching
Not a
football.
sports podcast.
I know it's the worst.
Don't Worry, Darling comes out on September 23rd.
After all this drama, I'm
Yeah.
super curious
Yeah.
to see what this is all about.
We talked
I
about
just
it
love-
at length a few weeks ago.
I bet it's gonna suck. That's my prediction.
It could.
Yeah. It's very
I
possible.
wonder if it'll be interesting to see like if critics kind of let all this drama get in the way of how they view the movie. You know,
Yeah,
I could see that.
It's
happening.
possible.
could happen. And then we're getting.
I just-
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to think of another movie that's had so much drama that's turned out okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
fair.
it's been a while.
Like I think of like Solo, which had a bunch of drama. You mixed directors, the guy can't act. They're getting acting coaches, and that's the only Star Wars movie I've ever fallen
How
asleep
wild
on.
is it that like you? I guess there has to be some sort of contractual thing, but you'd think for a movie like of that magnitude to be like, this guy sucks. We gotta just get a new guy. But I guess that's, you can't
Kay
do
says
it.
in the chat, "I'm worried, darling."
Nice.
That's
I'm also
Kay.
This-
And then September 30th, we're getting Bros, which is Billy Eichner's movie. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Like that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm not like super excited about it.
Yeah.
He's funny enough.
I could see it getting good reviews and it being worth
Billy on
seeing,
the
but like
street.
currently, I my expectations are very tempered. Like, okay.
Yeah.
What else do we got? Let's get something good. Let's skip a few
Yeah.
of these. I don't even know. Here's a good one.
Give me some head
David O.
hitters.
Russell's new movie, Amsterdam, comes out on October 7th.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
yes, I
I'm
am
in on
excited.
this.
Looks good.
In on this
I
one.
really don't know
Who
what
else
it's going to be
it's-
about, but
I'm
I
blanking
think
on
it's
who
like
else
a-
it is besides Christian Bale. It's
Margot
Christian Bale,
Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie
yeah.
and John David Washington.
Yes.
Oh man, what a cast! I
Yeah,
just
it's
got
gonna be
excited
good.
all over again.
Yeah. October 7th. Nice.
Oh
Yeah.
baby.
Former St. Louis
I
Rams.
think it's
John David
I think it's
Washington.
like a crime.
It's
sort of
based on a true
comedy.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're accused of a murder that they didn't do.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. And then on October 14th, we're getting Halloween ends.
I know
excited.
with the Halloweens, I'll be
The
honest.
conclusion of the sequel trilogy.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, so okay, yeah. So it's gonna end for this series, but it's for sure gonna get rebooted at some point in the future. But
You can't leave
I
this
have
alone.
It won't have Jamie Lee Curtis, is what you're telling me.
not in the future. No,
Yeah.
this will be it for her. But I, for one, resident horror boy, I am excited. I think these have been good iterations of the series.
Yeah,
like
You have
even
to
though
call him that. Resident Horror Boy.
Horror boy.
Like Kills was not the greatest, but compared to all the other sequels, it still is by far better.
It was pretty
than
decent.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was pretty decent.
And 2018 was great.
That one
I
was-
love that one.
I don't even like horror movies that much. I'm
Yeah.
not Horror Boy.
And for me, the original Halloween is probably my favorite horror movie of all time.
Yeah, it's
Um,
good.
And I've enjoyed even the trash movies. They've all played a special part in my cinematic experience growing up. So I am very excited for this
Makes
one.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
October 21st, we're getting Black Adam, which I don't know anything about.
I don't really care.
Super interested.
I'm ready to hate this movie already.
Hey, look, there's an ad with Patrick Mahomes on the screen. And it's gone. Anyways. Yeah, it's cool. Whatever. It's The Rock. And, The Rock's fine, I
I
guess.
just don't love The Rock
I really don't. I'm
or
kinda
really any
over him.
movies he's ever made. So
And, I just feel like... Here's what I was actually thinking this morning when I was putting this together. Was that obviously DC movies are, a little bit lower on the totem pole than MCU movies. So you think The Rock would have been able to get a cast in an MCU movie, but I feel like he wouldn't want to do that because he knows now that he's going to be the center of the DC universe, and so that's why he took it.
Mm-hmm.
And that bums me out.
it just seems like a bad calculation on his part.
Well, I don't think it's a bad calculation if you look at it from the standpoint of yes, he will be the center of the DCEU because nobody else is.
But I
really...
don't even think that's not
But,
good,
that's
not a
like-
good thing.
No, I
That's like
understand.
saying-
I know that. I'm saying.
I know
that,
what- yeah,
I'm
okay.
saying that he will be the center of attention in this universe, regardless of whether it's good or bad. And I think that's what appeals to him more than being in a good ensemble movie. That's what I'm saying.
Right. He would rather be a part of the XFL and be the center of it than try
Yeah.
and get into the NFL.
Right.
Yeah. I think we've had this conversation before too, but there's just something with the mega A-list stars getting involved in DC and MCU movies that just kind of takes a little bit of the magic away for me. I know that original MCUs had movie stars, but Chris Evans was not Chris Evans. Robert Downey Jr. was not the same. He was kind of rehabbing his, I don't know, just something when you have these guys that are so well known, it's hard to separate who they are in other places and see them as that superhero, which is tough.
I get that. Yeah, it's getting harder because it's a very appealing thing to want to join the MCU. So bigger names.
Yeah, the
are
money
joining
is
it.
insane. So of course they're going to be able to give it to these A-listers.
Sure.
And like Christian Bale in Thor just didn't ever really feel right to me.
Yeah, it felt
Yeah,
weird.
it ended up being
He was
just
good.
fine.
He was great, but
Oh, he was great. It just I
it
couldn't
was
really
weird.
separate him from the character. I don't know.
Agreed. I'm with you on that.
But I'm sure I will love it in Amsterdam. So I don't know.
November 11th, we're getting Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which I have a very good
Yes.
feeling about
I'm pumped about this.
Yes,
because I don't know
yes.
anything about it, and I think
Yeah.
that's
Nope.
probably for the
I
best.
like when
Well,
trailers
I'm
don't
excited.
really.
And the trailer almost made me cry. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's very emotional.
the tribute, the song, all of it.
yeah.
well, in the very little bit of dialogue we got, oh,
Yeah.
When is that coming out again? October?
November 11th.
November. It's still so far away.
Yeah, and then the week after that, November 18th, we're getting The Menu, which I don't know if you guys have seen trailers for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks wild.
The menu.
It's
I'm into it.
Constantly, every time I go to Alamo Draft House, it's the first trailer they show. It's like
very intrigued.
yeah. So I don't know. It could be good.
Having trouble placing the menu. Who's starring?
Anya
in it?
Taylor-
Anya
Joy.
Taylor-Joy,
Okay.
Rafe Fiennes.
Rafe Fiennes.
And
Inez.
Nicholas Holt.
Nicholas Holt.
Yes,
Okay. Interesting.
John
cast.
Leguizamo.
yes.
Nice.
I'm
It is a
guessing-
very interesting cast.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the menu has something to do with a chef.
But
Yes.
I don't know.
I think it's
to the-
going to be kind of a horror movie.
Well, it's. I think it's like a thriller. It's like
more thriller.
They all go to this place where there's this esteemed chef, and then it turns into kind of like a murder mystery. Is what I get from it. But I'm to the point where if Anya Taylor-Joy is in it, I'm
Mhm.
kind of intrigued.
Did any of you guys see Last Night in Soho?
I
I
did.
never did.
I watched
saw
it
it.
a few weeks ago. Very good. She's
Okay.
fantastic.
Is
in
it? It's on HBO Max,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'll do that today.
Matt Smith is good.
Matt Smith's always good.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
I like him a lot.
Mob seems less than.
I
thrilled.
thought it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
All right.
I just thought it was okay.
You guys gonna fight?
All the reviews I heard
No,
about
here's-
it were
Because
here's
like,
the-
I think it speaks to my love and appreciation for thrillers and horror more. I think
Well,
That's
and
fair.
not
I'm
to
more
be
into that kind of thing.
not to be controversial, but the great thing about movies and art is like you get to depict it how you want.
That's true.
This is true.
That's a good point.
I know it's very
Well
controversial
well
to not
said,
be
well said.
controversial, but you know,
Yeah.
that's who I am.
And then November 23rd, there's a film coming out called Bones and All. It's starring Timothy Chalamet, and it's directed by the same gentleman who directed Call Me by Your Name. And it's
looks
about
like
And
the
it
most-
sounds like it would be perfect for Army Hammer.
Right. It's
yeah,
Gosh, I
it's
read that
about a
just like-
cannibal.
yeah.
You know that
Ah!
Army Hammer is got serious FOMO right now, hearing that this movie's coming out and he's not a part of it.
By the way, have you guys seen? I haven't because we don't have Discovery Plus, but I watched the trailer for the Army Hammer documentary.
Mm-hmm.
That looks chilling.
Looks wild.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Isn't he like selling insurance in the Caymans or something?
timeshares.
Timeshares. Yeah. Oof.
All right.
What a.
And then,
This just looks like the perfect Timothy Chalamet movie. Like this is him all over.
Yeah. Then we just got two more for the fall. There's a film called Devotion coming out that has, Glenn Powell and, shoot. Why am I blanking? on the name? Jonathan Majors.
Yes, I think this looks good.
It looks good. It's another Glenn Powell.
It's like a prequel to Top Gun.
Yeah. Glenn Powell I feel like he's getting typecast in these type of movies now. Unfortunate, because he's great.
I feel
Love
like
Glenn
though
Powell.
of all the war movies that have come out in the last 5 years, this looks like it could be the best one.
Looks decent. Yeah, looks pretty decent.
What war is this? I don't even.
I think it's
Korean.
Korean
Korean.
War. Yeah,
Korean War.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then the
I like Jonathan
last,
Majors.
last one for the fall to look forward to. I don't know how excited you guys are going to be for this one. It's called White Noise. It's a Noah Baumbach movie. It's got
I'm
Adam
intrigued.
Driver, and it's
Greta
also
Gerwig.
got Greta Gerwig in it.
I'm very much in on it.
I'm very in. Noah Baumbach's like one of my favorite directors. So
You don't have to say much other than Adam Driver, and I'm probably going to at least think about seeing it.
Right. Like I watched House of Gucci because Adam Driver.
well, last time Noah Baumbach and Adam Driver collaborated, Adam Driver got nominated for an Academy Award.
Is that Marriage Story?
Yeah.
Very good movie.
I love Marriage Story, so I'm excited for this because it looks very different than Marriage Story. It looks kind of.
It's like a drama horror, isn't it?
I don't know if it's a
Yeah.
horror or if it's like a. I don't know. It's like a.
It's like apocalyptic.
dystopian, apocalyptic kind of movie. It looks interesting.
As I was going through the list of movies coming out this fall, I feel like there's not some of the heavy hitters that we've had in previous years, and I'm just kind of like.
I think it's going to be a
like,
light end of the year this year
Yeah, I just don't.
because
Yeah, 'cause I
last
feel
year,
like
past couple years. Well, I mean, last year. I don't know. It's been a weird time, but last year felt like there's a lot of movies that came out in the fall that I was really excited about.
yeah.
Well, we had a lot of backlog things last year that came out that were
That might be
Supposed to
what it
come out
is.
Mhm.
Is that it's
summer
slowed
or the year
down.
before.
Yeah, that makes a
So-
ton of sense. But yeah, that's our fall movie preview. Quick episode this week. We're glad you guys could join us. Kay, thanks for hanging out with us in the chat. Guys, how do you feel about where we're at right now with these fall movies? I think we just said it, so I don't know.
good.
Yeah, I feel okay.
why. Okay.
I think we've got some real winners coming up.
Tom is optimistic, and I like that.
I think there's definitely a theme we're seeing of kind of the pseudo horror film that is. It seems like we're gonna have a lot of the same kind of genre this fall. Not that we don't get a lot of dramas in the fall anyway,
Yeah.
but drama with a slight shade of horror mixed in, and I think that's just kind of
Drama
a trend
horror.
we're seeing in a drawer. Yeah,
Horma.
Horma. Yep, Horma. That's it.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's gonna end it for us. You guys have anything else you need to say? Anything you got to get off your chest?
No.
All right. Well,
Not
we are
today.
the CineBoiz podcast. We are part of the Cork Bats Podcast Network. Be sure to follow us on all the socials. You can see it up there. It says @CineBoiz. That's how you're going to find us. And then you can be sure to follow Corkbats on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Corkbats. Be sure to check out corkbats.com and also check out youtube.com/Corkbats. And be sure to follow our podcast, rate, review, subscribe. Please do that. It goes a long way for us. We've seen some steady growth over the past couple of months, and we want to keep that momentum going, so we really appreciate it. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, you can find us. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today. I'll see you guys soon.
Later.
Bye.